If you haven't seen the first episode, I strongly suggest that you go back and watch that first. Otherwise, a lot of this won't make much sense. I'm just going to pick up exactly where I left off in the last video. I'm now cooling down, I'm hydrated enough, and we start moving past the northernmost corner of the northwest airfield, checking in the area to see if anyone's running around. I don't actually want to go into the northwest airfield because I feel that it would end the game very quickly, and I never liked fighting in that area anyway. As we move past it, we announce both on the server and on my Twitter feed that we're heading east past the airfield. On the way we find a well. I still need to hydrate a bit more. We eat some food and discuss our options. At this point I don't really have a plan of exactly where I want to end up, but after weighing up a few options I decide that Grishino is a good place to end this, and it's probably the place that most people are going to be heading anyway. So I think that a good spot to sit and watch over the area is this tree line. So we arrive, whip out the optics and start watching across the fields and into the town. Then we see movement in this little bit of forest. I actually think that's a bit of a tricky spot to stay alive in. It's a bit of an island of trees, and I think it's very hard to retreat from somewhere like that if you're put under pressure. All I saw was like pixels just flickering. I still see a couple of pixels flickering under a tree.
Yep, I see. Okay, he's at the low rock wall.
Then it becomes really entertaining to watch because it turns into a slaughterhouse. There are shots going off in every direction, and it's really quite amusing knowing that they're all killing each other, hoping that it's me. There's a whole bunch of them, man.
Another one in the tree line. No, they're shooting at each other.
Yeah, I see them running towards the houses. Fuck, I wish I had a sniper rifle.
Looks
Ooh,
like one
more
of them's gonna
gunshots.
mow them.
There's some of them that are very close to us. Let's just observe. Let's see what they do. Nice.
Automatic.
You see that? Inside that metal shed, they're just spraying each other. I bet they're all looking for notes on the bodies too. It's so awesome. It's now about half an hour before the event is over. I feel that it's getting close to the time where I should put myself in a situation which is very difficult to survive. Then someone comes along who helps make the whole situation a lot riskier. Since Boydie is watching into the distance, watching the town, of course I'm keeping an eye out more immediately around us. I'm waiting for him to get to a really comfortable distance away from me. I do realise that he probably has friends, and firing shots is going to give away my position, but that's kind of the point. Just keep watching around us immediately. At the time, of course, I have no idea if I've killed him or not. After checking the server logs afterwards, it turns out it was a TLA player, Devastia. I hit him 4 times and broke his legs.
There must be a lot of people around here.
Can you check those trees down to the right where I was shooting at? Ooh, did you hear that?
No, but I
There's
can see
someone right
someone
up.
running. There's someone close to us, is there?
Yep, up to our left. I'm going to run directly up the hill behind us and away, okay? I'm just
I
about
don't
to
even
jump
know
up.
where you are now, to be honest.
To your left, directly as you're facing
see
the
you.
town.
You're
Yep,
laying
I'm
down.
prone and facing away from you. Yep, there's someone right where I'm facing. I'm going to get up and run up the hill.
I think we're getting close to our final curtain call, mate.
Yep. So I'm up the hill behind you.
There are people everywhere running around at the moment. I can see at least 3 people in Grishino.
Feel free to retreat up the hill. Head east.
Can you see where I am?
No, I've stopped looking at you. I'm just watching out for this other person. You hear that shot?
Winchester or I'm not
Yep.
getting snaps. I'm just hearing the shots being fired.
Yeah, me too. I think they're in the tree line up to our left, taking sniper shots. Yep, there's players further down on our tree line. Oh, they're on to your right. To your right. Tree line to your right. I don't think.
Oh, I'm down. I'm down. I'm gone. Someone got me.
Oh fuck.
I had eyes on a target.
Yep.
You're on your own, mate.
Sweet.
This is the way it should be as well.
Yeah, just me left. Yeah, I know. Fuck. Unfortunately, he moved up the hill, kind of following the tree line, whereas I moved perpendicular away from the tree line up the hill. Regardless, things are going very well, and I'm hoping to die in a blaze of glory very soon. In the meantime, Savman's been running around a little bit. He's running back to get in the mix in this town and have some fun on this fully packed first-person server, which is pretty much unheard of in this country. It starts going towards the castle.
Yep. That goes up the hill, the dirt road.
Oh, wait a second. I'm about to get killed.
You are?
Yep.
Run to airport. I'm running from airport to Krishna.
Escaping, trying to. That turned out to be Blade, again, from TLA, and I broke his leg, which definitely helped me escape. There were 20 minutes to go, and I did want to die, but not quite so easily. I could no longer surprise him and pick my shot. I'd messed it up by missing those early shots. But the great thing is, neither of us are lying behind objects looking around it with invisible periscopes. We're both on either side of that tree, and we can't see each other. And that means suppression works better. He can't just watch me turn and start running away and then jump out and shoot me in the back because he doesn't know that I'm running away. This is why I don't like saying that first person is harder. I don't find it harder because it actually makes sense. With third person enabled, all kinds of illogical crazy shit can happen. Anyway, I've now made a plan of how I'm going to die. I remember that we ran past a yellow house at the end of town. I'm going to get in there, lock the doors, and then tell everyone exactly where I am. I'm actually going to lock the doors. I've got a...
Yeah, I'll stay outside. Do you know where a body is that I can get on?
Oh...
Okay, stick police car.
Okay. Now, I'm holed up in a house, and this is going to be my last stand. Locking the doors does two things for me. It slows down people coming in, and also it gives me sort of an alarm system. I'll hear them bashing the doors down. That way I'm less likely to just be shot in the back while I'm looking out a window.
I've gone past the church.
Someone's here.
Show me which house it is. Sure it's not me.
You got a yellow helmet?
No.
Got him.
Good shots. Good shot. Now you're going to have everyone coming, but I know where you are now. So hang there for a sec.
Ah, they're talking to me.
What, man? Why don't you just relax? It's all cool. We can talk about this. You've just killed my friend. You're obviously a murderer. Oh shit! Ah!
Get in, get in.
Holy crap! Holy crap! What are you doing, man? Come on, man. Oh my god!
He's freaking out. Hey, what's your name?
I believe we kill your people. You kill mine. So now we need to speak about this.
Yeah, let's sort it out. What's your name?
We need to speak about this because I killed some of your people, you killed some of mine, and you've made me upset by this.
I've made you upset. Well, I'm sorry that I made you upset.
Hey, hang on a second, bro.
But you know,
Okay, man.
this is a scary situation. I
He's out the
wasn't sure.
front, across the road.
We're in a very dire situation, my friend. You pick
Yeah,
the
take him out if you
house.
can.
Just hang on a second.
Okay. 3 shots left.
Hey, man. I just kind of feel like we need to negotiate. Because
You're talking to me really weird.
you shot at us first, man.
Yeah, you're saying like, hey man a lot, and you're talking weird. Did you get him? I don't think I trust you.
What did you say?
You sound kind of weird. Your voice sounds weird. I don't trust you.
No, you should trust me. You should definitely trust me.
What's your name?
I'm the best kind of person. I'm the kind of person that you can definitely trust.
Was that you?
Put one into him. Yeah.
Shit. He got me once.
Someone got you. Who was that? I don't know who that is. Is that you running up the hill
Watching
away?
the kill feed.
No, it's not me. Uphill across the road, uphill behind the road.
Yeah, I think I got him. I was actually open to someone sweet talking me into just handing the note over. I would have liked for that to happen, so I sort of left a window open for it. And if someone came along who was really smooth, knew the right things to say, knew how to seduce me, but it turned out the poor guy was pretty nervous. He also had a few people in his channel who were talking over him, and he found it really hard to focus. And it is very difficult in that situation to negotiate, to talk with people when your mates are just saying random shit in your ear. So of course at those times managing your TeamSpeak or whatever, Skype, is pretty important. Now at this point I know it's only a few minutes until the match is over, so I'm going to put a little clock in the bottom right hand corner of the video so you can see it ticking down to the exact second to where the event will officially finish. And remember, it's been a 2-hour event, so I'm aware of the fact that it's getting very, very close, and I really want to draw attention to myself and get killed or captured very soon. Hello?
I'm coming for you.
Who is it? Who is it? Tell me your name first.
TLA here.
TLA. Shit! The first one through the door was Devastia, who I'd shot earlier, and the second one was Blade, who I'd also shot. So it really would have paid off to finish these two before, since he caught me in the middle of a reload, and I really don't trust lag at these close quarters. I thought I'd use the lag in my favour and just run right past him, and that's how it worked. He told me after that I was standing in the room, and then all of a sudden I vanished. And there's a little problem here. I'm actually forgetting that I want to die and make sure someone gets this prize. Instead, what I'm doing is trying to put myself in a good position so I can watch the exits from the building and pop him when he comes out. Booyah! The crosshair was right on his face. The gun was loaded, but it failed to fire because earlier, when I was running out of the building to escape from Blade, he'd actually shot and ruined the gun in my hands. And after that gun made a click sound instead of a bang sound, I started mashing random buttons trying to move and reload, and I ended up just going into a couple of different animations, standing up straight and standing perfectly still for Blade to shoot me. Then I was hit and I fell unconscious 1 second after the event had officially ended. And we know it was exactly 1 second after it ended because that's what's recorded in the server log. Blade then casually strolled up to my body, picked up the letter, and tweeted at me with the code, which was different strokes for different blokes. And he claimed the prize. Congrats Blade, congrats TLA. Everyone who played in this event said they had a great time, and a couple of people said it was the greatest experience they've ever had in this game. No one said it was ruined by the fact that they were playing on a first-person server. Not a single person said it diminished the experience. Everyone I spoke to said it enhanced it. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I hope that you're going to think again about giving first-person servers a chance. Now, one more thing. If you remember the first encounter in Part 1, it looked for a second there like there was a bit of friendly fire happening. Well, John O'Cowie, who was the only survivor from that 3-man team, posted a comment on the Part 1 video explaining what happened, and it's really funny. So one of them was quite inexperienced and had never actually had any hostile contact in the game before. So he was quite nervous and a bit out of his depth. And I totally relate because that's a very difficult situation to put someone in for their first gunfight in the game. Most people tend to spaz out a bit, especially after you've been running around for a few hours completely bored, and then something happens and you have to be completely focused and spot on and make every decision perfectly to survive. Anyway, the newer player's name was Bilal, and he had a bit of a brain explosion and turned around aiming his gun at his teammate Jason. Jason then, with some quick thinking, shot and killed Bilal, which I have to say was pretty clever and probably the most sensible thing to do in that situation. It then meant that Jono and Jason were able to refocus their attention on us. So good on you, Bilal. You're a champion, and I totally sympathise.